live. And we start from the very beginning. Now I have a very... Oops, I need first to try to get my clips back to work because nobody can resolution. Now looks a bit better. Okay, so I'm going to create a new project. SAPUI5. There we go. And we simply call it TechFire. And we create a home controller. And click on finish. So now we have the project generated right here. And the first thing you always want to do is you want a nice looking SAPUI shell. So I'm going to include this to the library. Say SAPUI5. Here we go. And then obviously we need a shell. So I'm going to now add my shell right there. As you can see, we're going to create an application that will allow you to send an email from the cloud. Now the next thing that I need to do is I need to register my logout handler. And I'm just trying to do it here the way it practices. Logout controller. Right here we go. As I said, we want to create a form. So yeah, old beamer. Anyway, so I'm going to now remove that little stupid button right here. We have an email form. Now we have a form. And we also want to display the username at the very top. So let's just add some more space here and add the user. And what I've done here is I have just simply used HTML to create an old-fashioned form, especially notice that I'm using Tail to lay out the form, so don't do this at home. And now what I want to do is I also want to override the submit handler because we want to submit our data with Ajax. So somewhere here we have source toggle command, and after the rendering is done, I'm simply going to register my new command handler for submitting the data in the form via Ajax. Okay, so let's quickly add this to my local server so that you can actually see how it looks like. TechFire, add, finish. There we go, we publish this thing. A little while. There we go. See who's faster, me or the performing tool. Far from winning. Publishing. Here we go. Let's do this again. So this is the form looks like, right? So we now got a nice little shell. We got the username at the very top, and here we got all the stuff that we need to submit the form. You can see my screen was bigger. That's why the form was bigger anyway. So let's fill it with some life. Now the next thing I'm going to do, and this is just to simplify my life here, since we're in the demo, is I'm going to convert this to a Maven project because we're going to use all kinds of crazy technologies to expose the functionality. So I have just now converted it, and now I'm switching to the font. Also a little space, so I'm just replacing the POM here. The POM, for those who don't know, Maven is a dependency and build management plugin. So it just converts all kinds of stuff that I need to build my application. Nothing too fancy. At the moment you see I just got the Surface stuff in there. Obviously I would also need the UI5 dependencies on the server later on. So we got those. And then I said I wanted to use Apache CXF to expose my services in a RESTful manner. So I'm adding the dependencies for CXF. Here we go. Now we also need to add the stuff to the mail libraries. Oh, before we go there, I'm now telling the project that we're going to deploy to NetWeaver Cloud. So I'm saying dynamic web module, runtime NetWeaver Cloud. Here we go. And the result of all of this is that you can now see my libraries. I got here the Maven dependencies. So Maven made sure that I got all the necessary jars that I need. Now my build path, I got the NetWeaver Cloud libraries, so I'm all good. So now I need to add the imports that I need for the mail service. And because this is still a beta service, it's not fully incorporated using the Java EE mechanism. So I need to do an OSGI import right here. and I need one more class. For the context XML files, which makes sure that I get the necessary stuff right there. So here we go. So we got all the bootstrapping stuff. Now we need service. Let's quickly create a new class. NetWeaver, Cloud, Demo, TechFire, and we call it services. I want to expose RESTful services, so I now need to map it to a default URI. So I'm just going to add a path command right here and say, okay, this goes to the context root. And I'm also telling the service that by default it produces, anybody can guess?
Apples?
Apples, no. I import my statement, so here we go.
There's an arrow.
There is an error. Yes. Because I cannot see anything on this time. Yes. There is an error. We're fixing the import. Here we go. What is the time? Anyway, so we want to have a service that gives me back the username. So here we go. Let me quickly show you how this looks. So I'm just mapping it to the user path. I'm saying it returns text plain. It's mapped to the get operation, and I'm injecting the HTTP server request as the context. I'm rejecting, getting the principal from this request, and I'm just returning back the name. Here we go. But we need some more stuff. We also wanted to send an email, so I need another method that takes the post from the form. It's right there. Let's take a look at it real quick. First some import statements. So it's mapped to the post, it's mapped to the URI email, and it's consuming its form. Oops, I did a mistake in my name. We need one more method, and this is just constructing the my message for the email. So here we got it. Now let me import all this stuff again. And it should work by just always using the first one. That's a demo effect. What did I do? I think I messed it up. I pasted my method in the wrong place, but here you can see it's all live. So let's do this again and take the create my message and create the event. Save it again. I'm almost done, guys. Don't worry.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
It is really that easy. So here we go. All right. So two more things that we need to do. First of all, I said we want to get the username. Obviously, this means that we need to log on. So I'm just securing my app by adding the necessary Java code to do this. I'm adding some security constraints. I'm specifying SAML2 so that I get a identity match working, and I need to register the CXF servlet. So I'm just saying, okay, introspect this class that we just created, and then we'll take a look for those annotations and then just make the necessary mapping in the background, and I'm just mapping this to the service. And now I'm done, so I want to deploy all this to the cloud because we're talking about the cloud. So I create a new server, NetWeaver Cloud, and we just want to call it InnoJam. Rui, how much minutes do I have?
You have, okay, 2.5 minutes.
Okay, that's going to be fine then. InnoJam. Here we go. TechFire. Let's go. Finish.
You got all the demos?
Oh, okay, so here we got our server. Let's publish that. Let's take a look so that everybody knows it's for real. So this is the account page. As you can see, it is just getting started here. Just deploying the application. Now everybody who wants to use the NetWeaver Cloud later on, just give me your key or your S user, and then I can register you also to the page. Starting the server now. You can see it starting. So that usually takes 1 minute. So it's like I said.
Oh, the Wi-Fi just dropped, sorry.
Any questions?
What did you do?
What did you do?
I created
Can we get a recap?
I created this application and filled it with life.
Slow motion.
I love your coding skills.
Very impressive.
What is the application supposed to do?
It's a cloud mail. I can simply send an email, saying, okay, who's sending what, and I'm just sending the mail. So I got here my URL. Bravo. The first thing we should notice, it's now trying to do the SAML dance. So I see, oops,
1 minute.
that didn't work quite as well. So I guess it will not work, because otherwise it should have found the service here. But what should happen is that when I type this in, I get an email. And you can see I got an error. I would assume the error is the usual one that I have just mistyped the name of the service. Because here I'm saying the name of the service is this, and what did I call my service? I'm getting lost now.
Me too.
Yeah, you don't have a beam of a high resolution. Service, what did I call it? So I will just fix that real quick. Probably this name is not the right one that I've specified here. Maybe put it something here. Yep. Did I miss the E? Okay. So I have to do it again. So I will just stop it again and redeploy it, and after the next person I will show you that it's working. Or you actually can check yourself.
Can we give him another 30 seconds? Is that okay?
Yeah,
sure.
But only 20. Only 20.
So for Vegas I need a bigger email. Email with a bigger resolution.
Why don't you just take a Windows machine?
What would change? The resolution wouldn't change, right? If I use a
Well, on my laptop it worked. It's Murphy's Law.
It's Murphy's Law.
Yeah. The air is so much of old
Always he sees some comments from the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Wi-Fi is slow.
Yeah. The cables here, they are so thin, bits don't go through. Oh wait, you have a curve here, that's why. Maybe.
Yeah, straighten it out.
You could use all the balls with.
Anyway, while we wait, let's do something meaningful. While we wait, let's take a look at the logs, and the logs will probably tell me what I did wrong.
Deep down now.
No, okay, now I see, I can understand. What is that? That doesn't find a shaped app class. So what does that mean? I forgot one little step in the whole process, which is actually I should build my project, right? That would make lots of sense.
And maybe
Maybe
we can show that then
afterwards, like I said. So I will now plug off. I will just build the project and just do it by run, even, and then I will redeploy it. Thank you.
Okay.